Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So, we're going to be continuing on taking a look at the 3rd anniversary LRs in this one. Temporarily buffed, 10th anniversary sort of thing. I did figure that, originally I was trying to do them separately, so to speak, try and see the fusion more. But like in a fight like this, and just like going forward, I'm really unsure of the odds of even seeing one. It's just not likely because it's less of a we're gonna get whittled down and more of a we're just gonna get one shot sort of thing. I mean, I'll take the fusions if we get it, but it just factually speaking, 50% or under HP starting from at least it started battle, turn 6. It's a really rough condition. Just is what it is. So I figured we're just gonna jump in with both of them. We're under Goku's lead, and I didn't even realize it. I went to load in here. I was like, oh shit! Wait, everyone's actually on Kamehameha, so we can run Gohan too. I mean, not like he's the showcase here, but I haven't even gotten too much play with him, so I figured, having him float around will fight. This sort of team isn't the worst idea. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what we can do here.
Let's do this.
Now, just like, oh, hey, we got both of them together. I don't know if I want both of them together, to be fair, though. I'll probably rotate Gogeta off, get him with the other tech Gogeta. Now, the thing is, when looking at these guys, just off rip, they are not, at least in my opinion, I don't know if this is, I feel like it's fair to say, at least. They're not as strong as the 4th anniversary LRs. Oh, we're not even going to get the full key from. That's unfortunate. They really, I mean, they look really good next to one another like this. Well, I guess to be fair, he has Lee's links with Goku. But they just, they just are not as strong as the 4th anniversary LRs. Now the thing is, it really does come down to the EZA effect. Like, that is like the only real reason why, quote unquote. They effectively are having like the same passives, but when you consider just like that, Goku and Vegeta massively raise attack and defense on their 18 key, and then massively raise defense or attack depending on which one on their 12 key. It's so insane. Like, it really, I mean, they're doubling, potentially even tripling their stats. Like, it's just unmatchable. These guys, they just have like normal sort of raises. So I mean, it just leads to a big difference in performance. They're still really good. But I think it's just like you're pretending if you think they're better. Because they do effectively have like the same defensive mechanic too. Because in their base form, they have a medium chance of dodging all attacks, while in the Super Saiyan 4's case, they have a medium chance of specifically countering super attacks, and really, it's the same thing. The normals, there are some normals, I guess I should say. There are some normals that can damage them, but it's some. It's not. It's few and far between. When you're starting off the turn with 1.1, 1.2 mil defense, it's pretty tough to get damage in that scenario. And I mean, then they just counter. Like, and if it's after they super attack, they could potentially even eat, depending on what super it is. Like, if it's like a ball super or something, like, that shit ain't happening. But even against some of the other bosses, that you could realistically have scenarios where you can just eat a super like Goku. If you get a double super turn on him, I mean, he gets up to like 3.6 mil defense or something. He could definitely tank supers. It's just there's not really a scenario where these 3rd anniversary LRs are going to be able to. Just unfortunately, but is what it is. I still think it's pretty fun. I've been having a lot of fun with all of them. So I'm not, complaining. I'm just saying how it is. Another thing to consider, to be fair, for my experience specifically, I do feel like what I'm saying is just generally true. But what I'm saying specifically, I do have my Goku and Vegeta Rainbow of the Super Saiyan Force. Now, to be fair, my Vegito only has one dupe, and my Gogeta has 2 dupes. So, I mean, there is that bit to consider, but that is not making that big of a difference overall. Specifically when you're talking about in the fused states as well, I would say Vegito actually has the worst defensive mechanic of all of them. Damage reduction typically is really good, but when you're talking 15-30%, that's not enough to be able to make him to be able to eat some of these big supers. And, Gogeta probably actually does have the best, though, temporarily having a high chance to dodge. But then, once again, it gets evened out with all the others. So, I don't know. I think they're really good. They're all really usable in sort of, like, quote-unquote, today's content. Like, we're using them in, like, a 9th anniversary content stage for now. I did want to sort of move through these in chronological order. I felt like that was a pretty good idea. I don't know, just to see where they like, sort of not be able to move any further. But I really do not think that it's going to be, like, a thing where we get to, like, say we get to, like, Evo Ken, and it's like, alright, well, we're tapping out. We can't go any further than this. I don't think so. I mean, we'll see, but, like, what I've been seeing, that they just, even though I do think they're just, like, significantly worse, because when you're looking at the damage, realistically, once again, defensively, they're all more or less, like, the same. But, the 3rd anniversary LRs could do them, like, half the damage. A little over, maybe, like, 60% of the damage of the 4th anniversary LRs, so I guess you could run into issues there if you're not cleaning up the fight fast enough, but, actually, let me see this. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've seen this fusion. Been a few days. But yeah, I don't know. So I guess, to be fair though, when we have them, if we have, like, Vegito one rotation, Gogeta another rotation like this, we can still go through the fights pretty quick. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't even know, to be fair though, if we're gonna get to see the other Vegito, Strength Vegito. That is the thing. I do really like that Physical Gogeta and Tech Gogeta actually synergize extremely well. Because if you're running them as a rotation, and you can just have, at the start of the turn, Physical Gogeta, if you're under the HP threshold, he heals, he fuses, awesome. And then, since you're at full health, then you can use Tech Gogeta. Another thing is, with, Strength Vegito and Vegito, it's kind of like, we can't even really run them as a rotation at first, because of the fact that, Int Vegito's, he is the showcase unit, but, like, Int Vegito's just takes priority. So you don't actually get to see Strength Vegito, because you'll go over the HP threshold. So, it is kind of funny, that, back in the day, when Tech Gogeta came out, it's like, this kind of isn't enough, and then they just, like, sort of flipped the script. When they EZA, it's like, Vegito was really good on EZA, but when you, like, compare them, of course it's several months later, but when you compare them, next to each other, Tech Gogeta, Strength Vegito, even that being said, like, it's not really that good of a defense. So several months later, and the meta moved forward and stuff, and Tech Gogeta, he came out nearly a year after. Now, to be fair, Power Creep moves faster these days, but Tech Gogeta came out nearly a year after Strength Vegito, and he was more or less similar. And it was not even, how long was it since? Maybe like a 2-3 month difference between actual release time and an EZA time, so to speak. Like, I think Tech Gogeta came out, it was like 10 months or something after Strength Vegito originally, and that's what, like 8 months after for the EZA or something like that. So, I mean, from that department, I don't know. I think Vegeta should have been better. I'm still pleased with him. I do really like Vegeta still, but that is a thing that, you know, back in the day, that was my original point of Vegito was actually easier to get, and Tech Gogeta was pretty difficult because nowadays you can get whittled down, but it's more likely that you just get one shot or you tank it. But back in the day, it was definitely a whittled down sort of meta. Oh, no fucking way. Oh, no. Bojack is such a fucking rat. I hate this boss. Oh, I'm just dead. I mean, I'll play it out, but I'm just dead, right? Oh, wait, the dodge? Yo, hold on, wait a minute. So we have 50% damage reduction. I mean, we only had 400 and some odd thousand defense to like, what, 450k? But if we get like a quadruple super here. Okay, wait, we might not be dead actually. Hold on. Okay, Vegito, you know, I was just talking shit. But, you know, if you want to cook here, I'll definitely take that. Damn, look at him go. He got the quadruple. I mean, I don't know how much defense we're at exactly here, but I think we should live now. With 50% damage reduction. Right? There's no way. Come on. Yeah, damn. Okay. Man, I was just talking shit about him too. Look at him go. Well, maybe I should damn. I should have kept Gogeta on rotation then. I didn't think it really mattered. I thought we were dead for sure. Okay, well, I suppose I can rotate Vegito and then try and like get Tech Gogeta back over just to make it faster, I guess. Well, you know, that wasn't the worst case scenario because we did take some damage, but oh well, he's locked in that slot anyway. The only issue is I don't know how to take more than some damage here. You know what? Actually, Goku might be able to take a little bit. We have type disadvantage, class disadvantage. We don't have the guard in slot 2. And how much... I don't know how much damage reduction he actually has right now, to be fair. It depends on how much damage reduction we have. What the fuck? I'm sorry? Bro, what? UI, hello, brother. I just had, in the last one, I just had UI just fucking fraud out too. What is going on? But, there's no, UI, brother, please, please. We just failed 2 of those. That is so crazy. Because, I mean, we look at my build. I mean, I got 16 dodge here. Right? No, 18. 18. 2 more. Plus 77%. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I think I'll just cut away and come back once we get around to that point again. I think that's what I'll do, yeah. So, we'll be right back. Alright, so, we're back here. Bojack, you know, Bojack's doing his thing. Now, thankfully, you know, I guess this is a good way to show here. At least for, you know, Gogeta. I mean, it's true for, like, Vegito, too, and, you know, we showed in the Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, they eat all normals. I'm pretty sure we should just double-digit tank all these. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not really an issue having them go in slot 1 if you know there's going to be normals. And the thing is, when you're running, like, the 3rd year anniversary LRs, that is a perk you do have if you can get them. I mean, even without having Vegito Gogeta out, even though we want them, specifically just from the other Gogeta, and if we can get the other Vegito out, you know, the Scouter, It really is a big help because while Vegito can only for a slight bit of time, both Vegito and Gogeta can sit in slot 1 and then just provide cover for the 3rd year anniversary LR. So, I mean, it is a really good sort of rotation-wise if you can get both out, but it's just if you can get both out, you know? We could just throw him right here, see how he does against the Super. Although, yeah, we're only going to have the 12P. Now, that is the thing. You know, they only have the normal raise attack and defense. See, now that, if we only have the normal raise, though, like, I don't know how much the Super here does. So, maybe we... You know what? Let's just show it. If we die, we die. We could just come back against Shinimba again. Not the biggest deal. I'm pretty sure we might die from this, though. I mean, I'll be surprised if we tank this. Because we're at... like, what, 1.4 mil some odd defense here? Roughly? Like, that's not a lot. 1.5, something like that. Oh, okay. I guess Engine Number doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, that is, I mean, that's the thing. When you compare, like, Vegito and Gogeta, they do really only get around that 1.456 mil defense range. When the Super Saiyan, I mean, it's a 30% raise as opposed to a 100% raise, so it genuinely makes a huge difference. They're still good, but you do have to be mindful of where Supers are, whereas with the Super Saiyan 4s, you can be a lot more liberal with your placement, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like, you can put them in front of the Super. Now, preferably it'd be a Super after they attack, but you can pretty comfortably, I would say, for the most part. Specifically, Goku as well is better, but you get what I mean. It's just, you know, they're all really good. Do want, you know, like, if we got Gogeta out, that'd be really nice, because he does actually have a bigger buff than any of the units to compensate for his already guaranteed crit being kind of useless. But it's just, like, it's hard, you know? It really do be hard trying to get to that point. Now, there's no way in hell am I gonna put that... Oh, wait. No way. Wow. That's fucked. I'm not gonna be able to get the card here. Damn, okay. I mean, we do have the 80% damage reduction still. Oh, man. We should live, but wow, that's crazy. We actually got, like, no rainbow orbs there. Yeah, I mean, we only took 167k. Although, to be fair... Time to get serious. Yeah, let's not do the Dokkan attack. We are starting to take more and more damage. If we can allow ourselves to get whittled down just a bit more, and potentially see one of Vegito or Gogeta, I would, you know, be happy with that. But once again, it's just going to be hard to see these guys in general. That's why I decided to just start doing these together, because originally I was like, well, you know, we'll have a better chance, at least, of seeing them if we have them separate. But to be fair, it's like, I mean, how much of a chance do I really have in general? It is, once again, just like, because I mean, we're also, like, 24 mil. I mean, 24 mil guaranteed crit is good, but, like, the more I use all of them, it's just, like, the worse it sort of looks, even though it's still decent. I would like them to be, you know, I don't know. I feel like maybe Vegito and Gogeta and their, like, I'm fine with their base form being weaker, but I feel like maybe both Vegito and Gogeta sort of fused state should have, I mean, Gogeta is stronger, but they both should have been stronger and a bit more too, because they only get like an extra, what, like 50% stats or something. It's not like a big buff once they fuse. You're effectively using the same card the whole way through. And we're not going to get low enough HP to really see either of them out, especially with like a team. Oh, the Dokkan attack, even though we didn't go for any nodes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, this isn't the best here. We'll just do this, I guess. This could be if Janemba supers. if he supers. I mean, we're probably only down to 30% damage reduction right now, and the guard. Yeah, okay. If we get supered by Janemba, we could take a bit of damage here, which would be nice. Obviously, I really would like to try and see one of them out, but it's really tough. Okay. Now, we only did the one super, so are we dead? No, 272, okay. How much are we at? I didn't get a chance to see. Let's see. I mean, I guess we'll see this turn. Damn, we're just above 50%. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we're not gonna... I guess I can, like, do this. Yeah, I can do this. We're gonna sacrifice a turn of, we might die from doing this, to be fair. But we're gonna try our best to maybe see Vegito here. Okay, we dodged that. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but maybe, just maybe. And the thing is, like, Tech Gogeta is really gonna start melting this guy down. It's pretty likely what's gonna happen is we'll be low enough to see, like, into Vegito. Like, we'll get the fusion next turn. But I don't know if we're gonna see Strength Vegito or Physical Vegeta in the remainder of this fight. Unfortunately. Yeah, double-digit tank. That's, yeah. Even Broly, his normals, they just eat them. Now, once again, we should be able to fuse into Vegito here, so at least there's that. But once again, you know, obviously, I would like to see everyone. It just, even in a long fight like this, I mean, to be fair, most of this fight is pretty easy, right? So, there is that sort of angle to it, and maybe even in like a shorter fight that's more difficult, we could have a better chance. I'm not sure. Like, potentially Cell Max. Cell Max could be a good one. He does a lot of damage, although he does start to, you know, get pretty weak pretty fast, so I'm not really sure. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? But no, it went away, okay. And the thing is, Vegito doesn't really have good links here. What to do here? I feel like I'm actually going to do this. We'll just rotate Vegito off. Okay, let's do this. Just to make sure we're fine. It's all one. I think I'm actually just going to rotate Vegito off. We're probably only going to get the one turn to really see him anyway. Just so we can really see what some of these counters do and hopefully get some more key here. Yeah, I mean, not like a 24 key, but we're up to 20 key. So, potentially we could see a pretty good turn from Vegito here. I mean, I would actually like to see Vegito get supered if we can. That would be really nice. I don't think he'd live, but I would like to see if he could. That'd definitely be very nice to see. I mean, we do have full HP. That is the thing about them. The full HP regen really cannot be underrated. It is pretty insane. I mean, it's hard to get, but it is a full HP regen, so that is kind of fair to be hard to get. Now, this is like strength, you know, Goku, Vegeta, Vegeta's whatever you want to call them, like their worst case scenario. With that being said, we have had quite a while to stack. We do a full health, we're at 50% damage reduction. If they get supered, we should live. Yeah, let's see. Should live is the key word, should. Whoa, really? Well, never mind, I guess. God damn. That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll just come back against Broly again, see if we can't potentially get some more fusions along the way. Alright, so we are back. We were able to get Vegito out here, but we still don't have Gogeta, and I was only able to get Vegito out because I stalled as long as possible and take Gogeta. Now, the thing is here, I think we're kind of dead if I don't use... I mean, we have the revive, but the point being there is either we use the active skill for Vegito, and we go into Vegito and we get the heal, you know, we actually get to use him, and we live the turn, or we try to play it out and we still die, and we just get the revive off. And point being, I think I'm gonna use the active, because next turn we'll get Tech Gogeta as well, and we're just not gonna be able to get physical Gogeta here. And it sucks, but it really is just what happens when you try to run these guys, unfortunately.
Give it to me now. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Yep. Thank you, Vegeta. Since I'm the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot, I guess that makes me Vegeta. And this is Super Vegito.
Yeah, okay, Super right there. I mean, we have, you know, perfect 7 out of 7, which is insane. But that being said, you know, once again, mine is only 1 dupe. Otherwise, honestly, like if I also had that defensive equip, we'd probably be very close to the Strength Vegito's defensive value there. That's pretty insane. I do think that Vegito actually is probably our best bet here. Strength Vegito in slot 1. He does have the guard as well as its 15% damage reduction versus Supers, I believe. No. It's 30%. Okay, 30% against Super, 60% for normals. I mean, this is. I mean, with 1.3 mil, we should be perfectly fine here. Although, obviously, if you don't have the guard, this is not something you can really do. We'll probably get like 1 rotation here, and then the next one. Well, maybe. We'll probably be able to actually. I'll probably be able to see 2 rotations of Vegetos, and they should really be able to, you know, get shit done, so to speak. Oh, we even dodged that. That's huge. And then, you know, we'll get 1 rotation with Tech Gogeta and physical Gogeta, but I don't. Obviously, we're not actually gonna get physical Gogeta out here. You know, it does suck, but 22 mil, pretty nice. Not too much I can really do about it, unfortunately. Now, the counters should be doing pretty good damage here. I actually was not really, to be honest, paying attention to what Vegito did, the strength one, but it was before he attacked anyway, so 4.4. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, imagine if this guy has guaranteed crits on his. I mean, he's damn near gonna have to, right? Because I mean, strength Vegito built up to, and Tech UI built up to the guaranteed crits on counter. It's just so insane. I really like that, you know, counter units are making a bit of a comeback these days. I really do hope that 10th anniversary has a Super Vegito. Simply because I do want another counter unit. Counters are probably like the most fun mechanic for me. That like if you have that in your kit, I really like you, for the most part. I mean, if a character sucks with counters, you know, I'm not afraid to admit it, but I would be willing to try and cope one with counters. Like, something that frustrates me about the thing, just real quick here, like how the hell do we still not have like Hit in the Goku Frieza fight? Like they're saving Hit, that free-to-play unit. He's like pretty insane, honestly, for that sort of batch of content. We just, like they said, it's coming before the end of the year, so I mean, there's that at least. It has to come within the next month and a half or so, but it's still so crazy. Like, what are you guys doing? Why? What's the wait? You know? They really, I don't know. They bummed out a lot with the sync, but at least we're here, right? At least we're here. Alright, I mean, this will just probably be like the last sort of turn, really. Well, not the last turn, but the last turn with like Gogeta. I imagine the Vegetos are gonna finish things up next turn. I mean, we have Tech Gogeta here. I mean, Strength Gohan's at the end and stuff. I mean, I would not be surprised if Broly ends off this turn with... Oh, damn, and plus, because we were on base the whole time, we stacked him up crazy. 35 mil. I would not be surprised if Broly walks away with barely any HP. Damn, we might even actually kill if he gets a... Because I had him in base for so long. Wait a minute. Yeah, Gogeta. Wait, physical Gogeta needs... Okay, okay. If he got, like, the triple super, oh my god. Easy tank. And 24 points here. This isn't going to kill, but with Gohan as well, we might actually just kill this rotation. Damn, we got the addition. I mean, only a normal, but still. I mean, we don't... What? Okay, that was a lot of dodging. They only have a medium chance. I potentially should have even, like, went into the active form with Gohan. So he doesn't do damage. Although it does look like we're not actually going to kill. Yeah, okay. And now we get to finish up with... Ooh, you know what? I'll finish up with... There we go. That's perfect. Now he's going to be more than fine against the normals here. I mean, at 1.1. It's only 15%, but, you know, he has damage reduction as well. Even with just a flat defense, though, he wouldn't take damage from these normals. And I believe... So 3.4 before he attacks. I believe he might kill with his 18 key. I don't think we'll actually get to see the counter after he supers, but, I mean, we already saw it last turn. It was hitting for, like, 4.4. Felt pretty crazy, though. Oh, no, we're going to get to see the counter after all. Okay. Bam! There we go. Easy. Alright, I mean, there we go. We didn't get to see Gogeta, unfortunately, here, but... I mean, that's just the thing, you know. I was trying to for quite a while. In you know, the first couple. You know, trying for... I think I tried, like... Okay, I guess we're finishing off on this screen. I didn't realize that, that my game crashed. That's unfortunate. But yeah. On that blue Gogeta sort of video, I think I tried for like an hour and a half on both of them to just really force out Vegito and Gogeta, but it just, you know, at the end of the day, it's not something that really, it's not common, you know. And it's hard to force. I tried forcing it. I'm not really gonna try forcing it going forward. It just, at the end of the day, this is what the unit actually does. So, you know, if they don't actually fuse, I mean, it's not common, so I don't feel like there's a point in trying to force it. Still, very fun, though. Very fun. Alright, we're going to end this one here, though. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.